Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I wanted to show you everything I've been buying this summer, a little bit of a classic collective haul, if you will. I have some pieces from Reformation, Fabrique, With Nothing Underneath, Nobody's Child, Dôen. That might be it. Maybe there's a couple of other pieces in there as well. It's quite a big haul, so strap in, grab a drink if you're thirsty, and let's get straight on into it. I've popped everything on my rail behind me, but honestly, I'm too hot and tired to stand up and film this portion of the video, so I'm just going to sit down with you and talk you through the pieces I've been buying, but I will show you what they look like on in the cutaways, of course. Starting with the top that I'm wearing now, this is from Fabrique. Really beautiful billowy white blouse. I've been loving this top. It's quite oversized, it's quite long, but I've been loving this on the cooler days of summer with a pair of linen trousers or just a pair of jeans. It has some really gorgeous embroidery on it. It's very detailed. It's got this beautiful embroidered neck. It's got some pin tucking, some cutouts, some little pom-pom trims. So it's got lots of detail, but it's just very light and floaty and flowy. You can wear it tucked in, you can wear it tucked out. 100% cotton. I believe there's also a matching skirt if you want it as a bit of a set, but I just went with the top this time. I got this in a size medium, and as I said, it runs very oversized. Quite like it for that relaxed summery feel, but if you want your regular fit, I would size down at least one size. Let me quickly run you through the rest of the Fabrique pieces because I have a few dresses from them as well as this top, and they are currently running their summer sale, which is one of their biggest sales of the year. I think aside from Black Friday, it's the biggest sale they do. Loads and loads of pieces are discounted, so if you've got your eye on anything or you like anything in this video, I will pop the links down below. This dress, this is a sleeveless crochet cotton linen knit mixed material dress. This one is really beautiful. It reminds me of a dress I had from them last year in a red. This is in a cream and a brown though, so some gorgeous neutrals. It's got this really beautiful tight-fitting knit top and then this loose skirt with some really gorgeous embroidery in brown on the trim on the hem at the bottom. Love this one. It's one of my favorite pieces I've had from them in a long time. It's a cotton YSL blend, so it's super breathable. Really, really gorgeous dress, perfect for holiday as well. I'm definitely taking this on my holiday in a few weeks' time. Another absolutely gorgeous dress from Fabrique, another sleeveless one in this beautiful blue stripe. This one is one of my favorites as well. I love the delicate straps on this and the ruffle trim at the top, and then it flows into this beautiful floaty, very lightweight skirt. Pretty much all the dresses from Fabrique are lined, so you don't have to worry about them being see-through. This one is, yeah, it's got some elasticated smocking in it and it's just gorgeous and lightweight. Again, it would be perfect for a summer vacation. I'll put the sizes I got in these in the description box because I can't remember off the top of my head. Fabrique tends to run fairly true to size, but they do have information on each piece as well if it runs big or small. So I do find that quite helpful on their website. The final dress I have from Fabrique is this absolute princess dress. This is perfect if you have a summer wedding or any occasion coming up. It's honestly one of the most beautiful dresses I've ever seen. It has this gorgeous kind of watercolor, it looks like a watercolor painting design. It very much reminds me of like a Zimmermann vibe, something like that. It is so stunning. It's in this gorgeous linen silk organza blend. It's got this beautiful organza skirt and then a silk lining. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's got the inbuilt belt. It's got the delicate spaghetti straps at the top. It is just so stunning. I did size up in this one because it definitely runs a little bit small, it says on the website as well, so I would recommend sizing up if you're between sizes especially. But yeah, I just absolutely love the print of this one. Isn't it so beautiful? And it's one of those dresses you just feel like a princess when you're wearing. So again, if you have a special occasion coming up, a birthday, whatever it might be, would highly recommend this one. And this one is also in the sale, so I will leave all of those Fabrique pieces linked down below. A lot of their bags are also in the mid-season sale as well. I have the stunning Rialto burgundy bag, shoulder bag that I got recently that I unboxed on Instagram, if you saw that. I'm loving that one in like the wax texture. Gorgeous bag that's also included in the sale, so definitely check out their bags and their clothes. Moving on to something a little bit more wintry, I did pick up one piece of knitwear. I actually got this on Vinted. This is from With Nothing Underneath, the collaboration they did with Lucy Williams a little while ago, and this blue jumper as part of the collaboration was on my wish list for ages, but it sold out before I got my hands on my size, and I was kind of gutted because I don't think they're restocking it, or at least they're not restocking it for a while, as far as I can tell. I have been stalking it on the website for quite a while. So I saw it come up on Vinted in my size a week or two ago, and I grabbed it, and it was a little bit cheaper. It was newer tags. It was a little bit cheaper than it was on the website, so I thought that was a win. And it's a really nice cotton jumper. I love my cotton knitwear, so whenever a cotton piece of knitwear comes up from one of the brands that I love, I usually just snatch it up because I find it's quite hard to find. It's not as commonplace as wool or cashmere, things like that. So yeah, I love it. It's obviously too warm to wear now, but I'll be very much enjoying that in the autumn time, and it just looks great. It's very oversized. I got it in a size large, and I will say the fit of it is not my favourite. I love it. I love the conversation. I love the colour, but the fit is a little bit weird. It's very long and very oversized in the body, but then tighter on the sleeves. So I went with a size large. Glad I did, but it does mean it's very long. So it's definitely one that you want to maybe French tuck or kind of zhuzh up a little bit just to make it look a little bit more shapely. But other than that, it's perfect for lounging at home. Sticking with tops, I actually have another little white blouse, kind of similar to this one. It's a tie front though. It's from Nobody's Child. Very simple. Again, perfect with linen trousers, perfect with shorts, perfect with jeans, whatever it might be. Definitely able to transition into the autumn later on as well. It's just a nice top. I think it's in the sale as well. I think I picked it up when there was 20% off, but I think it might be in the sale now. I'm not sure, but I'll leave it linked down below. Very pretty, nice, just cotton, casual, easy to wear top. And then I picked up one top from Dôen. This was, I've got a few Dôen dresses to show you, but this was in the Net-a-Porter sale. I picked this up. It's still going on. There's still quite a good Net-a-Porter Dôen sale. There's limited stock left, but grab some pieces while you can if you're interested, because they rarely go on sale. So I picked up the striped Henry top. I have tried the Henry before, but I've never committed to it. I've always sent it back. I think full price, it's just not worth it, but because I got it in the sale, it was quite a good deal. I want to say it was like 50% off. So I got it in the sale, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to keep it because it's actually just a really pretty floaty top, very up my street. Again, with linen trousers, with shorts, with jeans, even with a skirt. Looks really pretty, and I like the stripe design. It makes it a little bit less sheer than the plain coloured Henrys, especially the white ones, because those do tend to run very sheer, whereas this one I feel like I can get away with without anything, you know, like a vest or anything underneath. So yes, that was my first Dôen purchase of the video. I have got a few more. I did pick up 2 Dôen dresses in the Dôen sale that happened recently. I did show these in my vlog, which was I think my last video, but I know not everyone watches those. So I'll show you those quickly now. I picked up the Ischia, or someone corrected my pronunciation of this dress, but I can't remember. Is it the Ischia? I can't remember. But I'm going to call it the Ischia because that's what I call it. The Ischia dress from Dôen in the white blue polka dot. This one I had on my wish list for quite a while, so when I saw it went into the sale, I decided to snap it up, albeit it wasn't that much. It wasn't very discounted in the UK. I think it was maybe 20% off. Better than nothing though, right? So I picked it up anyway, and I love it. I love the Ischia. It's my favourite dress to wear. I've got 4, I think, now, and this is a great one. It's actually lined on the bottom, not the top. So even though it's white, it's not as sheer as you would think. I know the plain, like solid white one is super sheer, and that's the reason I'd never buy that one. But this one with the lining, it's definitely wearable. It's quite easy to wear. So love that one. And then I also picked up another Dôen dress in the sale. Can't remember the name of this one. It's not the Serafina. It might be the Serafina, actually. I think it is. In this gorgeous blue floral. This one I mainly picked up because it was quite cheap. It was like £140 in the Dôen sale, which for the UK, where things don't get reduced that much in the Dôen sale, was quite good. It was one of the cheapest dresses on the sale, full stop. And I really liked it as well. It was one I'd seen previously. I think it came out in the spring. I'd seen it, I'd really liked it, not quite wanted to spend full price on it, but I thought, yeah, the sale price, I think I will get that, and I really like it as well. It's a longer sleeve, a little bit of a different silhouette, but same kind of Dôen vibe. Not see-through either, which is great, and yeah, really nice one. I think it comes in red as well. Yeah, I don't know if they usually put them back to full price though, don't they, after the sale, annoyingly. So it's probably full price again, but I will leave a link down below just in case. Final Dôen piece I bought was full price, but I bought this because I've been eyeing this dress for a little while. I've actually never tried this style before, I don't think. It's the Ashlyn, and I was eyeing this dress for a while, umming and ahhing, do I like it, do I not? And then I saw a couple of months ago Taylor Swift wearing it, and it definitely influenced me to try it. She looks really beautiful in it. And it's just, yeah, it just looked like a really really gorgeous summer dress. So I decided to try it on myself, and I really like it on me as well. Maybe not quite as much as I like it on Taylor Swift, but I still like it on me. And it's a beautiful, like very buttery yellow with a floral design. Again, feels quite watercolour-esque in the floral, light floaty. It's a little bit different to the Ischia. I feel like it's the same in the body. I think identical, but the sleeve is different. So rather than the kind of half sleeve that the Ischia has, it's got a shorter puff sleeve. So even better really for the summery weather. Beautiful. Yeah, really gorgeous. A little bit sheer. This one probably does need a slip, unfortunately, but what can you do? Those are my Dôen pieces. Do I have anything else? I think that's everything from my rail. I just have a couple of other little bits here. I picked up a pair of shoes. Now, to be honest, I've not been buying shoes that much this summer because I've been wearing my Anonymous sandals so much that I got last year. 90% of the time I'm wearing those, but I felt like I needed a flip-flop just because I'm a lover of flip-flops. I know a lot of people hate flip-flops. I love them. So I decided to get a pair from Reformation, and these just spoke to me. I've been loving blue. I feel like a lot of my rail is blue, and I've been really loving blue lately. So I picked up these brown leather and cobalt blue flip-flops. I do like just a classic Havaiana, to be honest, but I think for something a little bit dressier for the day, a leather flip-flop is the way to go. And when I saw these on the Reformation website recently, I really, really liked them. I love the combination of the chocolate brown and the cobalt blue. I think it's a really gorgeous eye-catching colour combination. They are fairly comfortable. I feel like they need a little bit of breaking in. These just arrived, so I haven't worn them yet. But they feel quite padded. They're just quite, you know, flip-flops, especially leather ones, can be quite flat and solid. So they need a little bit of breaking in. They're also, there's no grip on them. They're very shiny on the bottom. So maybe not the most practical shoes, but just nice for summer. Got these in a US 8. I honestly, whenever I buy shoes from US websites, I always get the wrong size. I feel like the conversions are just always a bit off. I've got these in an 8 and they do fit really well. So if you're a 5.5 to a 6, you're probably a US 8. But yeah, I really like these. And I have to say, I haven't been loving Reformation in the last year or so. I feel like they did a little bit of a rebrand and their website is different, and they've gone for much more of like a minimalist kind of modern, you know, look to them, which obviously with all the florals and pretty dresses isn't necessarily my vibe. So none of their clothing really has been speaking to me, and I just haven't been enjoying scrolling on their website like I used to, which is probably good for my bank account. But this was the one exception. I think it's the only thing I've bought from Reformation this year. And I usually buy a few things here or there, but yeah, I do like these, and I love the colour combo. Makeup wise, I bought just one item. I haven't bought anything makeup wise, I don't think, in a while, but I treated myself to this really gorgeous YSL lipstick. This is the YSL Loveshine in shade, I don't know, 154, is that the shade? I've decided this is just the shade I like to wear, so I always buy my lipsticks or lip glosses in this berry shade, regardless of the season, regardless of the occasion. I just like this colour, and this is exactly the kind of product I like. It's quite sheer, but there's still a decent amount of colour to it, but it's not one that you can really mess up because it just goes on quite, you know, quite sheer and quite easy to wear, if you can see that. So yeah, really like it. A little bit of a splurge, but I have to say the packaging is beautiful. And then finally, I have a little bit of jewellery to share with you. You may have seen I did a whole separate video on this necklace, so if you watched that, you'll have already seen it. But I've got my gorgeous necklace. This is my Etsy Rolo chain with the lobster clasp, and then the beautiful Real Fine Studio pendant. It's the heirloom pendant in snow. I'm just completely obsessed with this. I think it's so beautiful. So I've been wearing that every day. And then I also recently got a pair of diamond studs. I finally managed to be able to change my second piercing. It finally healed, so I've been wearing new earrings in here, which is really exciting. And I got these diamond studs from Linea recently, and they're beautiful. They're really gorgeous. They're quite big, quite statement. I think they're 5mm. They come in different sizes, and I think these are the biggest because, you know, why not? But yeah, I've been really enjoying them in my second piercing. I'm also going to wear them in my first piercing, but I've been enjoying them just as a stud with like a little, then I've got a little dangly one also from Linea in my first piercing. So that's all the jewellery, that's all the clothes. I don't have any bags to show you. I've not bought a bag recently. I've been loving my 2 basket bags all summer. My Gerard Doral and my Suzanne. And those are the only bags I've really been using this summer, unless it's a evening event and I've been pulling out my leather bags. Otherwise, I've been keeping it quite casual, quite carefree, and I've been enjoying that. Hope you enjoyed seeing what I've picked up recently, what I've been adding to my summer wardrobe. It isn't my favorite season to shop for, although I have been loving it. I feel like the more the years go on, I've been loving summer more and more. I used to be a real autumn girl and love autumn fashion, and I feel like now I kind of like spring summer fashion a little bit more maybe. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I've been picking up. I will leave everything linked down below, of course, all my sizes, my measurements, any discount codes I might have. Make sure to check out the Fabrique pieces and the Fabrique summer sale. They've got some really amazing discounts in there at the moment. I hope you're all doing really well, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.